I'm Glendale, and the three reasons why I chose English as my major during college is that number one, I really love English. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to read out loud stories which are written in English. I want to listen to dialogues which are spoken in English. I'm just really at awe with people speaking the language. And second, I wanted to expand my knowledge about the language. Ever since high school, elementary, I know I have many ungrammatical phrases and sentences. That's why I wanted to learn and practice it during college. The last reason is that I find it very necessary. I think it's not just me. Hello, English is the universal language and the lingua franca here in the Philippines. That's why you've really got an edge over the others if you apply for a job, if you know how to speak well in English. That's a prerequisite, and it bridges communication gaps between and among many nations. That's why I chose English. Bottom line is, I don't encourage you nor discourage you in choosing English as your major, but I just wanted you to choose what you really love. I love English, that's why I chose English.
I chose English as my major because I fell in love with reading at such a young age. I was totally exposed to English books, and I really think that it suits me well. And I was further tested for different abilities that I have, but the linguistic abilities or yung English speaking skills ko on how I've learned it.
I chose English as my major because I really thought at first that it was the easiest subject of all. However, it turned out that I was wrong because English is actually kind of complicated. It's really deep. But did I regret though choosing English? Actually, no, because it was actually like a privilege, a chance, or maybe an opportunity for me. Like a destiny for me to be there in English and learning it because I've learned a lot. I've grown totally as a person. How? Because I really thought at first that English is just all about reading stories or merely speaking out your thoughts, but actually it's analyzing, comprehending, and realizing what the story is all about and how it is going to be related to the real world and being able to share it to people and making them realize that the story is actually, there is something to it that people can learn and apply to them, to themselves. And with speaking, it's not just merely like, okay, whatever comes into my mind, I'm going to speak it out and whatnot. It's all about how will I be able to share these thoughts properly? How will I be able to share thoughts that are good or that are helpful to people? So overall, it's just like English is like having this goal or vision to actually relate to the whole world despite the differences in language.
Why did I choose English as my major? Because my teacher in high school inspired me to become one. I actually wanted to learn more about it, like how to better construct English sentences and how to play with words. Because you see, it's totally interesting when you know how to use this word, when to use this word, and when to use that. And aside from that, I also love hearing different English accents, and I really wanted to master and learn one. So why don't you go and check it for yourself? Maybe there's something for you in store there.
Why English? I will zero in on one reason, which is it will open a lot of working opportunities for you, be it in media, broadcast, technical writer, editor, and content manager, or you could also choose to work abroad if you like, or just like me, working in the academy as an English teacher.
Hello, my name is Julia, and I've been teaching English for the past 4 years. I remember when I was a child, I really loved reading English short stories, and when I became a high school student, my English teacher inspired me. She was so kind, and she made me love the English subject even more. And when I became a university student, I chose English as my major. So my advice is know your passion, know your skills and abilities, know your interest before choosing an area of specialization.
Hi everyone, this is Jo, and I'd like to say that I took up English major in college because Number one, it is fun. Number two, I get to learn and discover new things that were not taught to me in high school. Number three, I get to experience all the wonderful things that this subject has to offer. So, if you really do have it in your heart that you would like to be one of us someday, then go for it. Good luck!